How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. This will be episode 3 of this series, and before we do get into anything, once again, I've got to thank you guys for all the support that you gave on that second episode. Again, we managed to get over 70 likes, and if we can do the same on this episode, then I will be greatly appreciative of that. And of course, if you did miss the last episode, then I do recommend you go back and watch it. I will leave a link in the description down below to the series playlist. But we seriously went in on the transfers. We made a lot of signings. We also sold a lot of players as well. And I think we've got in some good replacements for them. We managed to bring in a new goalkeeper. We replaced our other goalkeeper that did end up going to Exeter, I do believe. We also signed James Bree, and he's already gone up +1 as well, which is pretty impressive. This guy took us 2 episodes to sign. I tried to get him in episode 1, and it was only near to the end of episode 2 that we managed to sign him, but we did bring in Billy King. We also brought in James Baxendale as well from Warsaw. Looks like a very good player for the future, and a very good player now, in fact. Matthew Grimes, obviously another player that did end up coming to the club. He is going to be on loan from Swansea, but we do have an option to buy him at the end of that loan deal. One of our strikers, Aziz, ended up going to Northampton, I believe. We brought in Andre Green as his replacement on loan from Aston Villa. But those are the signings that we did end up making in the last episode. And now we do have quite a diminished budget, so we don't really have too much money to work with. Despite the fact that we have made a few signings, I'm still interested in bringing in a few more players if possible. Ellis Harrison is one of those players, a Bristol Rovers player. Obviously, a lot of them are close to my heart, and it's fair to say that I've heard some good things about him, so I'm going to go ahead and offer 200,000 plus Sean Rigg, and we will have to wait and see what they do say about this one. But we do have a transfer offer for George Pilbeam, I think that's his name, and it's Barnsley actually, so they lost their right back to us. We bought James Bree. They want to bring in a replacement for him, and they can take him on loan because that will mean that we can now make another signing. Well, that's at least what I thought anyway. We still are short of £200. But we do see there that Ben Harrison has gone up to a 56 overall from that training session there. And we've got some other good growth in there, and hopefully we will see our right back Bree go up to a 60 overall very soon. If we were to buy a youth scout, we could buy this one here, a 1-star scout. He'd only cost 14,000, so in fact I'm actually going to go ahead and do that right now. And of course we will be sending him out to England. Hopefully he will find some good youth players for us that we can then promote and put into the first team. Joe McDonnell, we don't really need him, to be honest. We've got that other goalkeeper that's on loan at us. And of course, we've got our new goalkeeper, Roy Silva. So we will accept that one. Hopefully, he will get some game time. Probably end up selling him next season, though. Oh my god, we're literally pounds short of signing this guy. And again, we're going to have to stall it. We probably won't even be able to sign this guy at the end of the day. Wow, though, we've had a transfer offer accepted for Ellis Harrison. 200,000 plus Sean Rigg. Again, though, are we going to be able to afford this deal? I don't know if we are. We're going to go ahead and give him a contract regardless, and we will give him what he wants. I don't really want to up his wages. We will keep them at £750. Transfer offer for Kaja, one of our attacking midfielders. If we do need any of these players, we can just recall them, but for the time being, I'm going to send them out on loan to Notts County. I will also put in another offer for another Bristol Rovers player, Tom Lockyer. I've been looking to sign this guy. I think he would be a very, very good backup centre-back to have. So we do have the first game coming up here of the series, which is going to be really interesting. And we will be making our league debut against Cambridge. So that's going to be really interesting. The first game that I will be playing with this team. We got Silva in goal, obviously. He's going to be sticking in there. He's going to be our #1 goalkeeper this season. Osborne is going to be our captain, the absolute tank himself, alongside the really experienced Robinson. We got James Bree, and then we've got Kennedy at left back. We've got Dos Santos, and we've also got Reeves. I could potentially put in Grimes there instead of him, but I will bring him off the bench, see what he's like, and I will give Reeves his chance. King and Barkham are going to be the wingers for this game, and we've also got Baxendale in behind the big man, Akinfenwa. Every time he scores, I've just got to make sure that I just edit my voice when I'm editing this video. Make it super low pitched. Akinfenwa. But let us get into this match. Let's hope that we end up beating Cambridge United and that we get the perfect start to this series and to the season in League 2. It's all about patient build-up. Through to Akinfenwa. Can he get his first goal? Oh, it's blocked off. That would have been a perfect start. Oh, good interception by King. Let's go. Akinfenwa laying it off to Baxendale, using his pace and getting round very well. He's got good agility. Surely he'll be able to beat the defender. Yes, he has. And he's kept hold of it very well after being tackled. And it's Reeves. And it's a brilliant save by the goalkeeper for Cambridge. He's not the fastest, but he still managed to beat him somehow and get the cross into the middle. And Akinfenwa with a free header there. That should have found the back of the net from the big man. So that's going to be half-time in this first match here against Cambridge. We've probably been the better of the two sides. I reckon we've had the better chances on goal, but we haven't scored yet, so that's a bit of an issue. But hopefully, we continue to have the same amount of chances in the second half. Oh, Dos Santos, he's done well there. And we'll get it inside to Akinfenwa. Is he going to get himself a goal? Yes, I think he is. No, he's not. I thought that was a goal. I honestly thought that was destined for the back of the net. But again, he misses another golden opportunity. Get it inside again. To Dos Santos going for a shot. Oh, that's just terrible. The wrong player at the wrong time in the wrong position. And that's exactly what I get. A mediocre finish. Oh, the counter-attack is on for Cambridge. They get the ball in. And all of a sudden, they've got an unmarked man in the box. And that is a really poor volley. Come on, King. Come up with something big. Come on, King. Keep going. He gets taken down. It's a penalty. This late on in the match, I can't believe it. King is completely the orchestrator of this chance. He gets taken down. He's selected with Lyle Taylor. I think he's our best penalty taker. He is. Please score. Please, Lyle. Don't let me down. Yes, Lyle Taylor has scored late on in the match. And we do find a winner here. Probably deserved. We missed a whole load of chances, and we are going to be winning our first match. And there we go, literally the last kick of the game. We end up winning controversially late on there, and it was all created by the new man, who ended up getting taken down in the box, our number 7. Very unconvincing victory, but we definitely deserved the win. 8 shots and 3 on target. I would have been very disappointed if it would have been a draw in this match. And after that match, I'm hoping we will see some growth, and we do. And it's Bree that's already gone up to a 60 overall. I reckon this guy's going to be a really good talent for us. Literally a couple of days later, we're going to be having another game here. It's going to be against Swindon. And this is going to be in the Capital One Cup first round. And this will be the side we will be going with for this match. We're going to be giving it a debut to Green on that left midfield position. Balcom is a little bit tired, and hopefully he will do a good job there. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Swindon Town are actually a League One side. They could be a Championship side, and I think we've gone a little bit unlucky to be drawing them in the first round. Oh no, here they go. That's a good little pass into Balmy, and he's going to go for a shot as well, and that is just wide of the far post there. That's a good effort by the Swindon player. I'm going to pass it out wide and get the cross in. And that's a good cross, but it's a good header. And that's going to be a corner, I believe. And it is indeed a corner. Let's try and get this one into the middle with a good cross. And that's a good delivery. And a really good header by Robinson into the back of the net. Our experienced centre-back gets himself on the score sheet. Holy crap, though. What a ball that was into the box. And it's Robinson that leaps highest out of the defenders. And look at that for a bullet header. That is what I'm talking about. A really good goal. And that puts us in front here, deservedly so. We've been putting the pressure on. And it's paid off, really. A really good header in the end. Get a good cross in, Grimes. Come on. Good delivery. Good fist by the goalkeeper. And now it's Reeves going for a shot. And it's cleared from the rebound there. And there we have it. We end up winning this one 1-0. A bit of a shock result, really. We've caused an upset in the Capital One Cup. We've ended up beating Swindon Town. That's a really good result, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they're either in the Championship or League One. So that just shows this team isn't even the first team and our strongest lineup. We're still able to pull off the result. And really, it was that Paul Robinson header that saved it for us. James Bree, the cheese himself, he managed to make a really good interception late on. In fact, he deservedly won man of the match. He really was fantastic. Bristol Rovers have said completely flat out that they're not going to let us go in for Tom Lockyer anymore. They've completely blocked our bids, which really is a bit of a disappointment, as he was really my main target. I really desperately wanted to sign him. We have a game here against Carlisle in the Football League 2, but I am going to leave this game to the next episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this next episode of the Road to Glory Career Mode series. And if you have enjoyed this first episode of this career mode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm still trying to sign maybe one more player. I would really like to bring in a CDM or a defensive-minded player, probably a centre-back. We only have 3 decent centre-backs. Will Nightingale isn't really good enough to start just yet. So if we do have an injury in the defence, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. And that's exactly why we do need to bring in someone sooner rather than later. So let me know your transfer suggestions in the comments down below, guys. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.